Alright y'all, I can't believe this is happening, but I got some explaining to do for the YouTube folks out there. Holy shit, what is this, people? What is this? So I literally just finished the Jeep, I called it the Jeep, just finished the new truck, and this is what happened. Not that it can fit in the garage because it's too tall, but it did look good, but either way, it had to get cleaned, so feel good about it. Looks good, a lot better, and we'll have to show you more tomorrow. Peace. Alright y'all, what's up? Alan checking in on a rainy, crappy day in Chicago. I hope everyone's having a good day when they're watching this. But I got some explaining to do, hence the title of the video. Don't really know where to start because I know a lot of you guys are going to be pretty bummed in general. But I think the idea of this video will be I'm going to walk you through what I did there. I'll do, talking obviously along the way, but I have some good video of what happened, and I'll just kind of narrate it in terms of my thought process and what I was thinking and why I did it, and what's next for the channel and for me personally, and I just hope you guys continue to support me. I know I'm probably going to get flamed by quite a few people on this that are going to be pretty upset. So with that being said, don't hate on me too hard, and yeah, let's roll. All right, guys, so this is the deal. Got you at the desk here, so I do all the editing and my work for my real job, by the way, but chilling over here and editing the video as we speak. I'm just shooting the narrating stuff right now in terms of the actual audio and the decision-making process behind what I did and why I did it. So let's just jump into it. So obviously the new truck is a 2018 Dodge Ram Laramie Crew Cab 2500 four-wheel drive 4x4. As you can see in the video, I will throw up the sticker price for you guys so you can see it and the options, so I think we'll start there. But basically this does have the Cummins, which is key in my opinion. If you're going to do any kind of real towing, you're not doing it with a gas engine in my opinion. So we went with the Cummins. It does have the 6-speed automatic transmission, the 6.8 RFE, which I believe is a pretty beefy transmission from my understanding, but any of the diesel folks or any of the folks that would know better than I, just comment below. But it does have, let's see, as far as some of the optional equipment, I did get the Laramie package, like I said. So that comes with the engine block heater, the skid plate, the sport wheels, which are those 20 inch by 8 black wheels that we have on the vehicle. It gets the upgraded bifunction halogen projector headlamps. Stinks they're not LED, but they are pretty cool because of the blacked out housing, and they are projections. So I think we could probably add one of those the HID kits to it for sure. Like I said, it has the color matched bumpers like you see in the video. So it doesn't have chrome, which I didn't want any chrome. I'm not a chrome guy, so it's a sport package once again. It has a all-terrain Firestone Transforce AT. It does have the power folding mirrors. That was an option. It's got the fifth wheel gooseneck towing prep group, which is nice. So if I want to do a gooseneck trailer versus the one that's on the tailgate or bumper, we have the option to do that as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. It's got the keyless entry, it's got the power sunroof, it's got the full automatic folding mirrors, it's got the LED lights in the bed, which is pretty cool. It's got the 2 cameras. It's got the 1 camera, traditional one that's on the tailgate, and then it's got another one that's above the bed of the truck, so that's pretty neat. It's also got the latest Uconnect, obviously. It's got a spray-in bed liner already installed. It's got the remote start. Let's see here, what else did I get? And that's really about it in terms of options, but the base price for these trucks is $51,295 with the Cummins. I'm sorry, without the Cummins. I think that's the base price for the 2500 because the Cummins is an $8,800 upgrade. But the total price with all the options was $70,695. I was lucky enough to get a smoking deal from my buddy who works for Chrysler. And I think that's one of the big reasons why I went with the Cummins. I mean, I like them and they've always been one of my favorites, but the smoking deal that I got, being that it was a 2018 and the 2019s are starting to hit the dealer lots, they had a bunch of them there. So they wanted to deal on it just because it needed to leave, basically, because it's already a year old. So there was a bunch of incentives that I was able to take advantage of, and I was also able to get the friends and family discount on top of it, so I paid $55,000 for the truck. So I saved $15,000 in a brand new truck with 5 miles. And obviously, the bad news is, and the really bad news, I honestly almost cried, is I got rid of the Jeep on the Lexus. I know you didn't see this coming, I didn't really see it coming either, but with me being involved in Gridlife and racing next year competitively, I need something that can tow and tow reliably, and the Jeep just wasn't going to be up to it, and neither would a Trackhawk. You know, towing a 32-foot enclosed trailer with a car in it and gas and wheels and tires and, you know, tools and stuff, it's not going to be up to it. So, and the max towing capacity on the Jeep was 7,200 pounds. The max towing capacity of this, I believe, is over 16,000 pounds. So, without even breaking a sweat. So with that being said, that was the big reason. I wanted to also get rid of a car payment. I had car payments on the Lexus and the Jeep. They were both almost paid off, but I still had, you know, car payments on them. So I wanted to go down to 1 car payment and a much smaller car payment, obviously, than 2. So that was a big factor. Another big factor was the fact that the AC had recently broken in the Jeep, and the Lexus just hit 60,000 miles and was due for like $3,000 or $4,000 in service. And the Jeep's AC was the evaporator leaking. So anybody that knows cars knows that's not, the dash is coming out. It's a $2,000 repair. So I just didn't want to put any more money into them. Obviously, they're not under warranty anymore, those 2 vehicles. I was paying 2 insurance payments. I was paying 2 car payments. And I couldn't really tow with it, so it just didn't make a whole lot of sense. So the reason I went diesel was because the fact that, once again, I just don't think that the 1500s, if you're going to do some serious towing, they're not much better than the Jeep was, no offense. So I wanted something that was up to the task. I also like that the 2500 sits about 9 inches higher. I mean, the 1500 literally looks like a small truck next to it, so I like that it's a little bit beefier and bigger and tougher, and just, you know, and you get underneath it and look at the axles and the diff, and I mean, the thing is just monstrous and beefy everywhere. So that's why I went with the Cummins and the 2500s. So I thought 3500 and dual rear wheels was too much for me, so I went single rear wheel and 3/4 ton. But like I said, the diesel was important. I did want to get some of the amenities, so I was able to get the heated and cooled seats, which is awesome, front and rear. It's got the new Uconnect, which was better than the one in the Jeep from 4 years ago. The only thing it doesn't have that I'll highlight, I guess, would be it doesn't have adaptive cruise control, which kind of sucks, and it doesn't have the blind spot monitoring for the old ladies, so because it's a big vehicle. So she's driven it. She feels pretty comfortable in it, so I think we're going to be good. But once again, I'm pretty pumped. You know, this has never owned a truck before, so I went for it and just went all in. And once again, I think the deal justifies that I could probably go sell this truck on my own and make money right now. Being that I paid $55,000 for it, and it was a $71,000 truck. So Like I said, big things to come. I'm looking to get the enclosed trailer in the spring for the Evo. So any suggestions for those, please comment below. I'm looking at like the hallmarks and stuff like that, but I want something that's you know, pretty nice, but between 28 and 32 feet, preferably a V-neck, so that way I have the extra storage in the front. But I'm considering a gooseneck as well, because I understand that that's better on the trucks. So once again, I'm a truck virgin, so I'm going to need you guys' support, and I hope I don't lose the folks that were on the channel for the Jeep. So love you guys and gals, and hopefully everyone's excited for this. Like I said, don't hate too much. Let's think of the name for the truck too. We need to name it. So let's think of a name for it, and in the comments below, suggest the first modification, because this thing is going to get modified, boys. So I'm thinking I want some more aggressive tires on it, obviously tune it, maybe an exhaust, but you guys help me decide and comment below. Once again, I appreciate your support, and I'll check back in later this week. Peace.